Hello, my name is Heather Carter, and I'm one of the instructors here at McLennan Community College's Child Studies and Education Department. We teach CDA courses to help prepare individuals for applying for the Child Development Associate credential out of Washington, D.C. I'd like to take this opportunity to share with you a little bit about the CDA itself and the process you can expect while you're applying for it. Let's get started. What is the CDA? The CDA, or Child Development Associate credential, came about because of an initiative to make childcare more accessible to parents back in the 1970s. Dr. Edward Ziegler, the father of the CDA program, realized that there was going to be a big demand for competent teachers in order to staff these new childcare programs. Thus, the CDA credential was born. The CDA is a good certificate for new caregivers as it provides early childhood educators with a solid foundation of understanding of how children are learning and growing, how to create a rich and supportive environment, as well as how to teach young children. It is widely recognized and a key stepping stone for those on a path of advancement in early childhood education. This course, along with your Essentials textbook, is structured to correlate with many of the questions you will be asked in the required CDA exam taken as part of the credentialing process. However, let's start from the beginning so you know what to expect from the process in earning your CDA. First, let's start by getting to know the CDA website. For easy access, the link is located under our virtual hallway within Blackboard, or you can enter in the website as seen here, cdacouncil.org. The Council for Professional Recognition is who you will apply with for your CDA. The Council will also be the one who reviews your application, assesses your knowledge, and hopefully awards your CDA upon completion of all of the required steps. The About section will share a little bit of history and knowledge on the Council as well as the CDA program itself. Next, you're going to want to check out the Credentials section. This is the section you will most likely use. There are 4 types of credentials one can earn. You will most likely be applying for either the infant, toddler, or preschool-based credential. If your employer is requiring you to earn your credential, you will want to check with them to identify which credential it is you will be seeking. If you are applying for your credential on your own, you will want to decide what path is best suited for your long-term goals. Then, check out the corresponding link to the credential that you will be seeking. You'll notice that before someone can apply, the individual must complete 120 clock hours of formal education or training. This course, as well as CDA 2 and CDA 3 offered by the Child Studies and Education Department, will help you meet that requirement. You will also need to have earned your high school diploma, GED, or have a statement or transcript verifying you are enrolled as a junior or senior in a high school career or technical program in early childhood education. Once you have completed your training and have the necessary documentation, you will want to revisit your work history. As part of this requirement, you will need to secure a work statement from your employer or employers verifying that you have obtained 480 hours of professional work experience in the age group you are applying for. Within 6 months of submitting your application, you will want to start preparing your CDA professional portfolio. This will be a collection of resources related to each of the functional areas. Many of the resources, handouts, and activities done in CDA 1, CDA 2, and CDA 3 will be usable within your portfolio. CDA 3 is also designed to help you build your professional portfolio. Right before applying, you will need to connect with a PD specialist or professional development specialist. These individuals are certified by the Council to serve as an assessor. You will need to contact him or her to verify they would be willing to conduct your formal classroom observation. If he or she says yes, you are ready to move forward. To locate a PD specialist, you can go back to the CDA website. Under the PD specialist option, you can click Find a PD Specialist. It should open a new tab and allow you to put in your zip code or center program information. Enter the zip code where you are locally based, and then type in the verification code at the bottom and click Find a PDS. From there, it will populate a map with the green dot symbolizing where you are located and the red dots symbolizing where PD specialists are located in relation to you. If you click on the dot, it will pull up information about each of the PD specialists, their languages, and their setting specializations. For the Waco area, it appears that there are 3 specialists, but once you click on the Marlin button, you'll notice that there are actually 2 who are located in Marlin. Then whoever you decide to contact, you can click on their contact information and type in how you would prefer to be contacted by them. Once you have a PD specialist identified and have completed the professional development portfolio, you are ready to apply to the council. You can use the online or paper-based system. The application fee is $425 and is due at the time that you apply. Once received, you will wait until your application has been reviewed and accepted by the council. Once received, you will wait until your application has been reviewed and accepted. A notification message will be sent to you by email for scheduling your CDA exam. Once the results are received by the council will notify you as well as your PD specialist that you are able to schedule your verification exam. This visit will be scheduled on a date that is convenient to both you as well as your PD specialist. The PD specialist will come in to observe your classroom practices, will review your professional development portfolio, and interview you briefly about your experiences. Once the PD specialist completes your verification visit, he or she has to upload the results into the council system. Usually within 48 hours after receiving the results, you will also receive a notification if you will be awarded your CDA credential. If you pass, it is usually mailed within 2 weeks. If the committee decides you need more training, they will let you know what steps are next to take. Keep in mind, I, as well as the department, are here to help. If you have questions along the way, please feel free to ask. It's up to you how much you will take away from this course. And while most people who complete McLennan CDA courses are approved for their CDA credential upon their application, CDA exam, and verification visit, it is not guaranteed that you will actually be awarded your credential. So please be your own advocate and make sure you know what to expect.